Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock.
What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock.
What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock.
What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock. 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 Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock. 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 Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock. Yes, Noun
GM. Welcome back, everybody, to Noun O'Clock, live to Noun Square. I'm Robot Fish Girl. Watching the end of the auction for Noun 1434, this minty cotton candy.
Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock.
What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock.
What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock.
What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
It's just all that you believe in. Future, everything you're dreaming. Don't stop, you can have it all tonight. Sit back, see it from a clear view. Fuck that, they don't gotta tell you just how high you're gonna live your life. Oh yeah! Rooted in creation, it gave me motivation. Collecting all these things, people and places. When it feels good, you know I gotta chase it right. What's up? Speak up. Often misunderstood. Catch up, bless up. If you tried, then you would get it done now. Right here, right now. Right here. Right now. Right here, right now, right here, right now.
Less than 2 minutes left on the auction. Nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf if you want to watch the end of the auction with us. Noun 1434 is mint cotton candy we got yesterday. Currently going for 2.12 ETH to 0x147D. We'll see if somebody else outbids them. In the meantime, you can pick up Nomo Noun number 1434, this chicken and egg noun, for just 0.00069 ETH. It's $1.68 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, only 2 minutes left on that, and it's only sitting at 0.005. So if you want to join an on-chain club devoted entirely to funding artists, now is the time to do it. Yellow Collective noun number 519. Next 1 minute, 43 seconds. But the nouns auction might well end before then if we don't get another bid. Usually, recently, we have been getting one in the last 30 seconds. That's why the start of the show has been pushed back a little bit, because we've been trying to sort of edge out. And that kicks off. And there it is. 0x24B5 coming in. So, now that the timer has been reset, might as well take a look at some proposals. The only prop that we currently have up is the massive Nounish landmark at Art City. The dynamic accessory, like we said yesterday, did unfortunately fail 90 to 31. So that has been defeated. It did need 119 to pass. We'll see where that goes from now. But for the time being, in 48 hours, the massive Nounish landmark in Art City V2, at least sitting at 29 to 10. And we'll see where it goes. Otherwise, we've got the Grassroots Dota 2 growth with title sponsorship, asking for only 5K, 5.6K USDC. Sponsor 2 different Grassroots Dota 2 tournaments. If you're unfamiliar with Dota 2, then you clearly haven't been following Nouns Esports at all, because it is arguably one of their biggest endeavors. And it has a pretty wide reach, especially in its grassroots tournament scene. A lot of, it's not as big as League of Legends, even though League was based on Dota. But the fan base is very much more involved, especially in these smaller tournaments. So the TLDR on this is Chompix, who's a well-known member of the Nouns Esports community, is seeking 5.6K USDC from NounsDAO to fuel NADCL and Gems League, 2 Grassroots Dota 2 tournaments with 2 iterations each over 10 weeks. You expect 4 weeks per event, 7+ POV streams per match, grand finals on Nouns Esports Twitch, Nounish bounties linking wins to NounsDAO, and sub-DAOs shoutouts to hook gamers into the Nouns ecosystem. Going to be interesting. A phenomenally low ask, considering. Trying to find where there it is. The prize pool is 600 USD per tournament. So there's 4 tournaments in total. Nounish bounty is also 600 USD. The production is 200. For the producer and casters. Total per event, 1,400 USDC. Total funding, out to 5.6. And Chompix is not being paid for admin fees. Or he is paying for them, rather. I'm trying to see where the Nounish bounty comes. Below the branding is there. Nouns World, is it going to be in the streams? There it is. Pushes players to grind boost their MMR, tracked by Chompix's performance Discord bot using Open Dota API with 600 USDC up for grabs per tournament. It's a massive incentive to sharpen skills daily, turning NADCL and Gems League into fiercely competitive battlegrounds. In the game, it's a bridge to nouns and crypto. As players chase the bounty, they'll learn how to create a wallet and use their funds, blending esports with blockchain sticks. Huh. Goes. Ah, and yes, handed out in UST to hit Liquidpedia's $500 minimum for notable tournaments. That makes sense. Liquidpedia, if you're unfamiliar, is basically the Dota Wikipedia. Not just Dota, actually. They cover a lot of esports, specifically the history of various esports. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, there's only 30 seconds left on the auction, so we might as well take a look at that. 0x24B5 is still in the lead. With that 2.17 bid, looks like they're probably going to be picking up another one. Surprising absolutely no one. All right, there it is. We're playing the feud. It is. You've been here before, you know the drill, but just in case you haven't, you see a noun you like, give it a thumbs up. You see a noun you don't particularly like, give it a thumbs down. We see enough thumbs ups on a noun in the first 2 seconds or so. That is the noun that we will try to settle. It'll be on auction for the next 24 hours. We are still looking for a frog head. So hopefully we will see one of those. And given the late hour, I don't think any of my co-hosts are going to be able to make it to the show today. So I do like the Dow Bell. Let's go with the chill club vibes again, like we have done before on these late night Noun O'Clock lives. Oh, I really like the lavender decay on the moon. That's a lot of fun. A little bit of a chill time this evening. It is 10:42 where I am. You know, typically I would be a lot more effervescent at this time still, but hard to believe. We only have 14 shows left after this. 2 weeks left of Noun O'Clock Live, and then we are done forever after episode 1000. Skidding past that finish line. All right. We will see what we will see. Teeth, tooth. Oh god, it's yellow. It's awful. But in like a fun way, I'm kind of tempted. This already exists. This is just Noun 1000. Oh, I like this kind of big brain dinosaur. She says, voting it down immediately. Remember, nounclock.live, nomo.wtf, that's the place to be if you want to join in. Or you can go to fomonouns.wtf if you prefer the big screen. If you want to join in on this lovely little game of FOMO. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to get the squash mosquito. Oh, well, it looks like someone else got it for us, so that means it is now Nomo. Perfect timing, too, with the song just ending. I didn't even have to... That was not me. That was somebody else that got that, but it's a good one, so I'm happy with it. Nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf. You're going to see all these nouns arrayed before you. You're going to pick your absolute favorite from among them. Spam click it with all your might every 10 seconds. Half of them are eliminated until we're left with just one. That's going to be the Nomo noun of the day. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet and your own OP, or your clicks will not be counted. Once again, sign in with your wallet. Make sure you're on Optimism, or your clicks will not be counted. I rather like the that abstract noun we got right up at the beginning. The decay, lavender moon is still good. Whatever we get, pick your favorite now. We're playing the feud. Let's go.
Final round. Abstract versus ETH Tooth. Who will win? Who will lose? 3, 2, 1, fight! Abstract wins. Fatality.
That's right. We got a beautiful abstract noun for Nomo noun number 1435. Doesn't exactly match with the squashed mosquito, but it's still a beautiful noun. If you want to pick it up for the next 24 hours, you can do so for just 0.00069 ETH. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective, which we can also go check out now. Congratulations to Darius for picking up another one. Collective noun number 519, and it looks like we already settled the next three. Collective noun number 520, we got this beautiful drain pipe for 521 going to the prize wallet. We got another ship in a bottle. I absolutely love this head. It's one of my favorites. And for the auction noun for the next 24 hours, collective noun number 522, we've got a price tag. So if you want to check out the Yellow Collective is an on-chain collective devoted entirely to funding artists in the Nouniverse and beyond. And that is any sort of artist. It does not just have to be a visual artist or a pixel artist or digital. You can be a singer, a dancer, an actor, a painter, a sculptor, an animator. It doesn't matter what your art is. If you can mint it, we will fund it. So check it out, yellowcollective.xyz. Just scroll down for more information, or you can go over on Warpcast to the Yellow channel to learn more there. It's literally /yellow. It's impossible to miss. It's going to be fun. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, we also did fund some character design rounds recently, thanks to Brett, who is normally here but is currently doing ETH Denver things, so couldn't make it. But the character design rounds are going fantastically. Currently on week 3, there's only 12 hours left on this current round. Basically, every single week, there is a character description, a fairly in-depth one, as you can see. And everyone draws them in their own style. So this week's, we've got Quill. Quill is a normal high school student, well, except for the fact that they have purple fur, multiple glowing eyes, and now that they're getting older, their spikes are beginning to grow in. Quill enjoys playing sports and is one of the star athletes on the team. They also are quite the troublemaker inside the classroom, cracking jokes and playing pranks on other students. Out of all the creatures of the high school, Quill is one of the biggest, oftentimes having to duck under doorways or not fitting behind their school desk, but that doesn't stop Quill from being one of the most friendly creatures around. Please decide what Quill looks like. Draw them in your style, and as you can see, it is going wonderfully. Everybody has wildly different ideas for what Quill is. I really particularly love this one. Oh, it just says high school on the thing. This one's fun too. So many of these. So good. So go check them out. And that is on /character design. And that is /character design. Or you can just go to rounds.wtf and it is right there toward the top. Right after Nouns Animators and Nouns Amigos, as long as you are sorting by highest reward. So, pretty hard to miss. Other than that, we already went over proposals. We talked about the massive Nounish landmark at Art City, and when we talked about the Grassroots Dota 2 growth with the title sponsorship prop that is upcoming and starts for voting in just 2 hours. The only thing left that I would want to tell you all about is that tomorrow we have the Noun Square Weekly every single week. The Noun Square is dead. Long live the Noun Square. Since we've rebranded to Zero Rights Media, we wanted to keep the Noun Square going, and we are at minimum doing so. This show is going to be ending after episode 1000. We are on 986 right now, so that's only 14 more. So, after 2 weeks, we're just going to have the weekly show, the Noun Square Weekly, where we interview people from around the Nouniverse doing interesting things. And recapping everything that's been going on. So we're going to be talking about all of the proposals that we have not talked about so far. Last week on the Noun Square Weekly, we had a very animated discussion about this Nouns Fest proposal. So we're going to be talking about the rest of these tomorrow. And we're going to have Ben Latsko on as a guest. If you are unfamiliar with Latsko, he's the person behind this House of Nouns prop for FarCon in NYC 2025. You might also know him as the person behind Butter.wtf, which is a really fun Nounish merch store that is extremely limited in that it only exists for about 2 days at a time at any given time. And we're going to be talking to him all about his Nounish journey, and that's actually starting a little bit later. Usually we were starting at 11 a.m. EST. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it that early, and I don't want to start without him, so we are going to be starting the show at 11:30 EST, or a little bit before that. We have some time to go over some of the other proposals. Until then, so be on the lookout for that. We're going to be posting that space link immediately after this show is over on our Twitter page. That is not a visual stream, so for all of you who are watching the video stream, unfortunately, it is not going to be one of those. It is going to be audio only. It is a Twitter space. Yeah, join us there. 11:30 a.m. EST on Monday. Until then, I think that's about all she wrote. I'm happy to call it there. So on that note, thanks everybody for coming to 9 o'clock live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're going to be back here once again tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel, about 10:40 p.m. EST. But don't forget, Noun Square Weekly. Every week, every Monday, 11 a.m. EST. Tomorrow, going to be starting a little bit later, 11:30 a.m. EST, but we are still doing the show. Haven't missed one yet, don't intend to. So 11:30 a.m. EST tomorrow, Noun Square Weekly at Zero Rights Media. Until then, don't forget to check out Nomo Now number 1435. Don't forget to check out the Yellow Collective Now number 522, yellowcollective.xyz. Don't forget to check out ZeroPod over on our YouTube page at Zero Rights Media. But anyway, we will see you on Warpcast. We will see you on Twitter or X. We will see you on YouTube. But more than anything else, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody.